What's up, guys? So today I had a pretty decent day. The first trade I did, actually not on ALNY. Actually, it's not my first trade, but what I did here was I thought about taking it on the opening range breakout here at the 5 minute, but I missed it. And once it broke free, what I did was I saw on the 1 minute chart that there's this large engulfing pattern. It hit this high here at 81.33, and then the next minute it couldn't break free of that, and then on the third minute it started to drop. So I was thinking that this would be a reversal. It's going to go back to the VWAP. So I took a very small size because the spread on this stock was actually pretty high. So I only took 300 shares. As it dropped, I started to cover 100 shares. And then when it got stuck there, I basically scaled out the remainder. I didn't want to be there for this pullback. So what happened was it did a pullback. And again, it hit the 81.33 mark. That seems to be the magic number for the day at 81.33. Let me see the 15-minute. See if that makes any difference. No, there's no level at 81.33. Maybe there's something on the daily level. Let's see here. Nope, nothing there. So for whatever reason, it gets stuck at 81.33. So I went short. It tested my entry just a bit, but it never really popped past it. So, and I had a small size, so I was able to just hold through this just very small pullback here. And after like 4 minutes, it started to drop, so I started to cover. And basically, I got out of this last piece because it sort of struggled to break the $80 mark. Anytime things start to struggle, it usually will go back the opposite way. So I completely exited. So for 238 on ALNY. For AMD, let's see what I did here. AMD. So AMD was bad. Took 500 shares. I thought it was going to do an opening range breakout to the long side, but I think I totally screw up on this one because the first 5 minutes there's this long wick here. Obviously it didn't. There was a lot of selling pressure. Probably shouldn't have gone long, but I did, and then I got stopped out. I think this is another good indication here is at the 36 minute mark, same thing, long wick, and actually it's a lower high. Should have went long there, so I paid the price, $60. MU, let's see. So MU, I went for the opening range breakout. Went long. I think I added to my position, and then I covered right away because I saw that it was struggling. I didn't want any part of that. And then I did the same thing. I went long again because I thought it was going to continue to break out because it was very close to high of the day at the point, which is at 35.22. But when it struggled, and then when I look back, it never broke this area, and also it formed this double top. So I was nervous that it would drop. So it's actually it did exactly that. It dropped, and it was quite a precipitous drop as well. If you look at the 5 minute, this is a huge engulfing pattern. So I was fortunate to get out. But I did make $20 off of MU. So that's it. I probably would have traded a bit more, but I was doing most of my trading at work, and then the people were bothering me. So otherwise, I would have tried to surpass the 200 mark. But Not bad. I'm kind of proud of it. Only took 16 tickets. I think it's about $18 or so in commission. So anyway, hopefully I'll do better tomorrow.